A world-renowned doctor steals the show from President Obama at the National Prayer Breakfast in Washington, blasting the president's agenda right in front of him. It's a speech that's caught a lot of people's attention. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Benjamin Carson.
The PC police are out in force at all times. We've reached a point where people are afraid to actually talk about what they want to say. Our deficit is a big problem. What about our taxation system? When I pick up my Bible, you know what I see? I see the fairest individual in the universe, God, and He's given us a system. It's called tithe.
Well, he didn't stop there because Carson is the head of neurosurgery at Johns Hopkins. Listen while for his antidote to Obamacare.
Here's my solution. When the person is born, give them a birth certificate, an electronic medical record, and a health savings account, to which money can be contributed pre-tax from the time you're born to the time you die. When you die, you can pass it on to your family members so that when you're 85 years old and you got 6 diseases, you're not trying to spend up everything. You're happy to pass it on, and there's nobody talking about death panels.
Right. Well, let's listen to another piece of sound from Dr. Carson, and this is about taxes. Eric, we'll get your reaction.
You make $10 billion, you put in $1 billion. You make $10, you put in 1. Some people say, well, that's not fair because it doesn't hurt the guy who made $10 billion as much as the guy who made 10. Where does it say you have to hurt the guy? He just put $1 billion in the pot.
Well, Rush Limbaugh says Republicans could learn a thing or two from the good doctor.
A guy comes along in 43 seconds and sets out a position based on our principles of individual responsibility and free market that is a logical solution that makes total sense to everybody who hears it. This man said it while Obama's sitting there. This is the kind of thing the Republican Party should have been saying for the past 4 years.
Okay, Greg, you said you have a lot to say about this. Prove it.
Well, the doctor better make sure his taxes are paid up. That was like the longest 43 seconds Obama's ever endured since the skeet shooting opportunity. But the doctor, complete and absolute moron. I mean, can you really take a pediatric neurosurgeon seriously? I mean, what does he know? He operates on the brains of babies. I would rather take advice from Sandra Fluck. I think Sandra Fluck is has so much more life experiences than this pediatric neurosurgeon, somebody who actually operates on babies. Right.